So today we're going to be going over quite literally everything that I use when it comes to no delay. Now, I got asked by quite a few of y'all, hey, Laser, can you drop a full guide on everything you do for no delay? Because, people in my stream watch me, I'm just the best. I'm the best around, nobody can beat me. All right, that's just how it is. I'm the best, right? And there's a few things that make me the best. So we're gonna quickly go ahead and talk about absolutely every single god dingle, you know, everything that I do. Right? I was gonna go down a dark, cringy path there, and I stopped myself. Anyways, let's get into this video. Before we continue, I'd like to quickly talk about ChadComputers.com. And what this is essentially it is a website where you can come and get one of the best deals I think I've ever seen. So not on top of having a really good laptop for its price, which comes with a 3070 and an i5 11 gen with 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM, and more space than an Xbox, it's really good, right? So you get that, and on top of that, you get a free game on them. As said, you have the choice of Elden Ring or a $60 game on Steam of your choice, and you get a $50 Domino's Pizza gift card. So that is one of the biggest deals. Now, on top of it being a really nice looking laptop, it has some decent specs like I just covered, but they got even more things to offer than just that. So they have quite a few things here. So I'm gonna go ahead and read it off this. They have a replacement repair and refuel plan as well, which is guaranteed with the purchase. So replacement meaning if you're not 110% satisfied with your product, they'll send you a free replacement at no cost within the warranty period of 1 year. So if you get the warranty on the laptop in 1 year, you can get a replacement, right? Not only can you get a replacement, they'll also repair it for you and give you another more money towards the pizza. So it's a really good deal, and I highly recommend checking out Chad's Computers. And just the link will be in the description. Check them out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and let's get right back into this video. So, starting off number one, the most obvious, we have to, talk about the Fortnite settings, because if it wouldn't be everything without the game I play's settings. So, we're going to start here, quite literally the exact same thing that everybody uses are my settings. So, everything on low, performance mode. I do use the colorblind, I use Dutra Note 5, but that does absolutely nothing when it comes to delay. That's just preference. Next, the third tab, the only thing that helps you with delay in here is the energy savers. Now both of those off, 1,000 kajillion% off, right? You want both of these off, click apply, click OK. I don't care what you have to say, those settings definitely do something. They help with delay, I promise you, right? So anyways, now let's move on to everything I use that is third party. Now I had somebody in my comment section say pros don't use third party apps. They do, 1,000% they do. You just don't see it because they don't talk about it, because they don't drop god tier videos like me. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and quickly go over every single setting or every single third party app that I use right now. So starting at number one, before we even close the game, this is the most obvious one that I talk about every freaking video. That is Gear Up Booster. Now, Gear Up Booster boosts ping. It boosts ping completely. Brings my ping from really high to really low, obviously, right? And also helps with packet loss. So ping is a huge thing when it comes to delay. And I run 0 ping on East, around 5 to 0 ping on Central. I run both just fine with Gear Up Booster. Works perfect for me. It might not work perfect for you, but it's always worth it giving it a shot, especially when it's free with the link in the description. So make sure you download Gear Up Booster with the link in the description and go ahead and give it a shot. And maybe you'll start moving crazy with 0 ping. Anyways, let's move on from Gear Up Booster and let's talk about some other stuff. Now, as you can see down here of my panel of everything I got open that I shouldn't have open because it causes extra processes, we got my mouse thingy. So I talked about this. I call it the mouse thingy because I forget the name all the time. But basically, the way this works is it helps with your okay, did not mean to open that. Holy, it helps with your what's it called? Man, I can't even. Helps with your delay on your mouse, right? So basically, you go into here, you go to setup. The installation is linked in my Discord. It's also in the description. And if you don't want to download it that way, well, that's quite unfortunate because that's the only way I have it downloadable. All right, anyways, go to settings and then go to advanced. Now in here, these are the exact settings you want for your mouse to be running at Godspeed, right? 1 ms, 1 ms, 1 ms, 111, and then 100 ms. All of these need to be like that. Make sure yours just looks just like this. Put it on real time. Click OK. Then down here you have to click apply, and then you are good to go. And then actually you can just close this, and it will minimize down here in the tray just like that. Make sure that's always open, running in the background. Next, we obviously have, an app for my keyboard. So most keyboards come with an app that you can, you know, have settings on. So right here, as you can see, I'm on the lowest setting, 0.1, 0.1 with rapid triggers and stuff like that. So that is how my keyboard works and what makes mine have delay. You can only do this with a Wooting and an Apex Pro Mini and a few other things, Steel Series, but those are the two fastest keyboards you can get is Apex Pro Mini and the Wooting. So I highly recommend getting those. Best keyboards for gaming by far. I think the Apex Pro Mini is a little better just because it shows up at your house way faster than the Wooting. I ain't waiting a month for a keyboard. Anyways, um, next, I actually just talked about this in my last video. I do use the overclock system with the NVIDIA app. Now, to do this, you install the NVIDIA app. There's a way to do it with the GeForce Experience version of it too, but I like the app. I feel like it's just better. And I have the overclock on. So you go to System and you click Performance up at the top right here, and then you turn it on right here, and it overclocks your PC. Now, that is not PC, so your GPU. That is really good for delay and FPS. And I was actually like shocked with how well this helped me out. So I highly recommend giving this a shot. And if it's causing problems with your PC, just click restore and it's right back to normal. Next, there is one of the biggest things that I want to talk about, and that is my processes. So the way a process works is now I got quite a few things open right now, and I 170 processes. That's quite high, right? I'll be honest, that's quite high, but a lot of you guys are gonna have 200 plus if you've never optimized your PC. So I'm gonna quickly show you how to do that. So in my Discord, like everything else is, um, you go in here in my extremely active Discord. Where is this at? Let's see, YouTube stuff. So if you can't find YouTube stuff, this is a huge. Listen here, right? If you do not see YouTube stuff when you join my Discord, in general, go here, type hashtag YouTube stuff. Bam. Click that. Click enter. Click this. It'll take you right there. Right? That was speedy quick. Here's the pack with absolutely everything I talk about right there if you want to use it. Anyways, we got my email, power plan. We're looking for this right here. Now, this has been passed around quite a bit through a lot of different YouTube channels. So you probably have heard of this, but it is Chris Titus. What am I doing? Anyways, there we go. Let this do this, and you are now good to go. So you click tweaks, go to standard, and then there you go. Everything here I would do just like how it is. Click run tweaks. Now that will help you out a lot. Now keep in mind, anything you touch that I did not tell you to touch is not my fault that you did that. Make a restore point before you do anything, and it's automatically checked off. So when you do this, it's going to create a restore point for you anyways. So make sure you run all tweaks on this, and it'll get rid of all processes in the background, which essentially is what causes delay, right? Process, bad, no good. Don't want to process. Anyways, after you run tweaks, you are set. Next, we go to power plant. Oh, okay, that is not what I meant to click. Power choose power plant. Here we are. Ultimate performance is what I use, but you can actually use high performance. If you don't see high performance, which there's a chance you won't, because on low end PCs you won't see it, just use what you have. But high performance or ultimate performance is good. Now, if you want ultimate performance, that power plan is in my Discord right here. Power plan. This is all free to use. I ain't got no sketchy links like somebody. But it's all free to use. So highly recommend. Make sure you join the Discord, check all this out. The only thing that some people might be a little skeptical about is actually this. Basically, this takes you to where the download is. Just don't click any of these, links here. None of that benefits me at all. Neither does the website. So just download this right here, and it'll come into your downloads. That shows absolutely everything I talk about right there as well. And this will also be linked in the description. So the mouse thing that I use, and that also, a lot of you guys are shocked to hear that I do use filter keys. Okay, this is not coming up. So basically, we're gonna go to my files. Anyways, here's my filter keys, and these are the best settings for filter keys, and that is what I use. Yes, I do use it, and yes, it does help. It is not placebo, I promise. Okay, it does help, because when I'm typing and stuff starts getting spammed while I'm typing, I don't think that's placebo. I'm not tripping. It got spammed when I'm typing, so it's definitely not placebo. It does help with editing, so definitely recommend using that. So now that's a lot of stuff to help you with delay, and quite a few things that will help you with FPS. But one of the bigger things that I use is actually something called XMP. Now, this is a huge one when it comes to having what's it called? Your god darn FPS good. So down here, which Here you can actually see the speeds of your RAM. Now, if this isn't matching the speeds of what you bought, then you don't have XMP enabled. So make sure you go enable XMP, which is really good for your FPS. And in order to do that, you just go into your BIOS settings, and it'll be right there. Find XMP profile and turn that on. Next, there's a few settings in my PC that I actually do change as well. And we're going to start with task view and widgets. You want both of these off. Don't need those. Go to system, display, advanced display. You know, all my monitors are set up correctly. You want to make sure they're all perfectly and correct. Next, we're going to go to notifications. Make sure you have notifications off. You don't want a bunch of notifications running around in your PC, just slowing it down. So make sure you have notifications off completely. Game bar, I have this off. Just a few settings. And now another one that you could do is actually go to installed apps and uninstall anything you don't use, just so it's not running in the background. Nobody wants a bunch of different stuff just running in the background that they don't use. So make sure you go in here and uninstall range like sticky notes. I don't use sticky notes. Uninstall, right? And if you don't use it, just get rid of it. No need to have it, right? So just do all that. Go through, uninstall any extra apps that you don't need, and it'll clear up quite a few things in the background. Now, a lot of you guys are going to be shocked to hear that that is pretty much it. That is all I do for no delay and better FPS, and it actually helps out a lot. It's very minimal, but it works very well. And I don't have you going to a bunch of different places with a bunch of different sketchy links and a bunch of different viruses, like a few people do on YouTube. So highly recommend using these very minimal, very safe, very good tweaks in order to make your PC run at its best. You don't need all this extra nonsense because a lot of it doesn't even work. So yeah, that is it for today's video. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and can we get this video to 300 likes? It will mean a lot to me. And don't forget to use code T1LZR in the Fortnite item shop because you love me. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video.